those out there trying to become yet another Adebayo Jones.
Yeah.
What do they do, especially in the face of oppositions? I can't begin to count. You know all of them.
I do.
What would you advise?
I think that the key thing is the exceptionally good in one thing, and some would, begin to show the traces of that reason why they're here. So you have a young Beyonce from a young age. She'll start to sing. You have a young Whitney from a young age. They realized there was something extraordinary, and then she became literally the voice, the most remarkable of her generation. And then you have the Tiger Woods, who showed some kind of dexterity towards the golf game, and then with training and practice and dedication and passion. Then you have the David Beckhams and stuff. So you always see traces of elements of poppers and a calling, and then passion and training, comes in to enhance those qualities. So I believe that the key thing for anybody is, one, to understand why you're here, understand what the gift is, and then how are you going to develop this gift. You have to find a way to hone the skills. You have to be educated, to be trained in it. You have to learn the nitty-gritty of the profession so that you can be not just good, you can be exceptional with it. It is never okay to be ordinary in any profession. You have to make yourself stand out. How do you stand out? By being extraordinary. You push yourself, you learn, you train. Wherever your shortfalls are, you make sure you get the right skills and you study, show yourself improved. So you keep the key thing, get the purpose, understand it, train in it, and decide what is going to make you special. But then you have to be passionate. The passion has to be there. It will sustain you. And then you must be resilient, you must be very strong. You have to be really focused and determined to keep your eyes on the goal. It's never going to come easy, regardless of however you plan it. You plan it one way, life will throw something else with you. How do you adapt to the changes? How do you face whatever obstacles? Be prepared. People will always tell you no. People will tell you every reason why you cannot succeed. They will tell you every reason why you should fail. 20 people tried before you, they failed. Then you have to make up your mind, look, 20 people fail, I am not going to fail. I will succeed. So that self-belief in your abilities and the skill and the talent, and coupled with the training, and the whole issue, I see something wrong with, let me say, this generation. It's almost like it's a microwave generation where we want it now and we want it now. If you're going to do anything, nobody questions the fact that you may have a gift or a calling in anything. But get some information, get some training, learn. If you can go to uni for it, do an apprenticeship with somebody who is highly experienced with skill. All the big people that we came around and celebrated today, whether Yves Saint Laurent, Karl Lagerfeld, they trained at Dior. They won the competition, and then it was a competition that was won then, and Yves Saint Laurent won the competition, and Lagerfeld, even though he wasn't the winner of it, still went and made his name. And today he designs his label, he designs for Chanel, I think he's consultant and Fendi as well, also, and so the scope is there to be extraordinary, to be exceptional, but you have to be trained, you have to get information, you have to be willing to put time and serve. Serving is learning, because in serving, it makes you observe, you see things. When I was working with Catherine Arnett, I was just always mesmerized by the woman, by her simplicity, and the way she cared for her staff. When we get to work, there will be fresh bread and milk and butter in the kitchen, and you could make your coffee and toast before you even started work. During winter, we'll always have the vitamin C tablets there, which you have in the kitchens for us to take regularly so we wouldn't catch colds. She looked after her people. And we in turn loved her dearly and believed in her and were willing to do anything. So when it was collection time, People were willing to work till 12, midnight. That's what it took because you saw this woman was, and she's very good. And when she would do fittings, I would sit and watch, and why is she pinning? How's she doing the fittings, the alterations, the amendments, the way she paints, the way she darted, the way she, and I'm sure she probably, why is this guy constantly watching? But I was watching and watching and watching, and it's really amazing what you would learn and what you take in memory-wise, because everything you see, you're capturing images really. And when it comes to a time when you need to do something similar, boom, 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 it comes in, it floods in. Should I do it this method? Should I do it the Laura Ashley way? Or should I do it the Captain Ahmed way? Or should I do it, the way at Max and Spencer's or so? I mean, you have so many ways of doing so many things. It really helps. And people have to learn that when they have a passion, it is okay to have a passion, but you must be skilled in it. And so skilled in it means either getting an education or an apprenticeship, and then to serve and to learn, and be very patient, and then decide to be extraordinary. And whatever life throws at you, to make sure that you tell yourself, I will yet succeed. So every time you fall, pick yourself up, cry a little, dust yourself, give it another shot. That's what made all the people that we celebrate today great. And if you're not willing to do that, you will give up, and the world may miss out on a genius, which is just what you might be.
Thank you very much. You said it all.